Viens qu'il soit. Viens qu'il soit. Viens qu'il Justice Lema, uwe opufore opufo, uwe. Igo nejete mure, Nigeria banki dwa emu. Igo nejete mure, America banki dwa emu. Igo rere no sache mure, uwe sudwa emu bodao. Uwe opufore opufo, uwe opufore opufo neo. Uwe tiosa wefo, tiosa wefo. Uwe tiosa wefo, tiosa wefo neo. Uwe yobo fogi yobo fo, uwe yobo fogi yobo sa wefo neo. Uwe opufo, opo sa wefo ne, uwe opufo, uwe opo sa wefo ne, uwe tiosa wefo, uwe tiosa wefo ne, uwe opufo, uwe yobo fo ne, onami nuwe kae. Onami nuwe tamagmo, Justice Lema, onami nuwe kae. Onami nuwe tamagmo, Justice Lema, onami nuwe kae. Viagi lagena, tekani hiana gwaligona, obera mano bisho mano. Ota onogi yeke na osle. Viagi lagena, oko dobele niagi lana. Igo no teke gusare o. Justice Lema we baki dwemu. Igo rere no teke busare. Justice Lema we su dwemu. Many digona, mededekwe, yo. Justice Lema lareo, ni maya gwaligona, Justice Leti lareo, imamos to gwaligona mieo, Justice Lelika lareo, imamos to mioto tego nao, Justice Leti rulero, ni maya gwaligo nao, mama mayende o, ni maya gwaligo nao, wamegbene, wamegbene sule, wamegbene, wamegbene sule, wamegbene o, wamegbene o, wamegbene Nigeria sule, sule, wamegbene Nigeria emo, wamegbemo, wamegbemo, obiogwefera biri, ogwefera viri osule, ogwefiri, wamegbe Nigeria. Greetings to the 13 tribes of Yisrael scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the awesome-fearing name of Abba Yahuwah Elohim. This is the awesome-fearing name that is above all name, eternal. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attending formally For you are the only reason of our timeline truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah saith unto Yehokanah, the revelator, seal not the prophecies of this book, for the time is simply near. Exactly what we are doing here formally. Decode the end times, prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people like you, body like you, house like you, for the blessed returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due eternally our worship, praise, service, glory, riches, power, honor, wealth, to the glory of his magnificent Abba Yahweh, the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, yes, to the Ruach HaKodesh, to the Ruach HaKodesh, to the Ruach HaKodesh, yes. He's my song. He's my song. I love him so much. The very DNA, the fire of Abba Yahweh, the power of heaven, earth, and under the earth is all inclusive. And this is the very area Abba Yahweh don't give to you. He don't also give to me. He said in this part, don't come. Is the no-go area. Is the unpardonable part, the very unpardonable part of Abba Yahuwah. That is to say, this is the part Abba Yahuwah said, don't touch me. This one, I didn't give it to you. It's me, it's for me, it's mine. Don't come here. Alright, that is to say, don't blaspheme. I will always make it clear what it means. Don't blaspheme. I thank you, Abba Yahuwah. Thank you for your power. Love you so much for giving us your Ruach and for giving us your Spirit. Thank you, Abba. Yes, Abba, you have been worshipped, praised, honored, loved, served, right in the temple of your eternal handmaid, your very Isha. For you are my Abba, also my eternal husband. I just love my Abba. I just love my Abba. I just love my bow. I love my bow. I love my bow. I love my bow. I love him. I just love him. I love Yahuwah. I love Yahuwah. I love my bow. I love him. I love his word, Yahushua HaMashiach. And I love his spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright now, family, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahweh with this powerful message titled for you and me. Justice Sule Azazel said devils, Nigeria and US bank stole the trillions of naira and dollars God and angel brought. Do you get it? This one is so deep. This one breaks my heart so bad. It turned my stomach. It hurt my belly. I think we still have one more to go prior to these very points. Can I take it again? Justice Sule Azazel said devils, Nigeria and US bank stole the trillions of naira and dollars God and angel brought to you and I. Yes, that's what it means. If you said a bank, remember, if you follow this topic, remember this very guy, this notorious, John Sule says, the notorious prophet, the most wicked, the most corrupt, the most devilish in the Christendom. This very notorious seed of serpent said, he did it in Nigeria. That was June. July, he repeated that satanic movement in the US, Atlanta, Georgia. And when all of them were crying, not all of them, just few people, let's give him 1,000, congregation. About 20 people came out and began to say all this nonsense, and we are able to screenshot 3 of it. That is where I see the figure, the money amount sent into those people's accounts. Now the one he did in Nigeria, some received 2,000. I screenshot it and be blowing it off over here, sounding a shofar upon it that this guy is a complete demon. I'm sorry. And the other one was 3K, 3,000. Okay. Equivalent to €5.10. The 2,000 equivalent to €3.40. And the other one was 4,000 naira, equivalent to €7. Okay. And we see that these people were Nigeria citizen. The other one was Damian Nessin, while the other one was Darlington Beauty. The other was POS, transfer from through POS. So I couldn't see the details of that one. Okay. Now, the most bigger one, the biggie, the heavy, the biggie harvest of miracle money. Bank, seized that one. If you follow it, you know what I'm saying. You know the area I'm going to, whereby a lady, I don't know if it's a guy, girl, because okay, let's put it. So somebody cried out in a loud voice, and brought them down, run to the altar, the satanic oven, and screamed and said they won. This money was so huge for that. Bank just blocked her account or his account. He or she said the account got blocked because of the huge amount. That was why I put it, then I call it trillions of naira. So that was the one in Nigeria. So the trillions of naira that God, gave to Angel to come and give to Nigeria, the bank stole it. Now the same also happened in America, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Another lady, I could remember this one. She cried out. She said the bank blocked her account because of the huge, heavy money that came into that account right away. The same thing happened in Nigeria, also happened in America. Now, what are we saying? What is Justice Lima telling you and me? That God is just an ordinary man. A man can also put back on the way. Okay, let's put this question now. This is how you're going to be knowing them. But this one was so, pronounced and obvious. It amazes me to see people defending this nonsense, whereby this guy is just blaspheming heaven and people is supporting him. Anyway, Ezekiel chapter 14 verses 10, pardon me, okay, yes, it should be chapter 14 verses 10, said the punishment of the false prophet is also as the same the people that believed in their prophecies or their falsehood. Anyone like Justice Lee says is the number one false prophet. TB Joshua was the number one. That one is gone. Now Justice Lee says is the number one now. As we are talking, is the great Oko Togo, the great wizard in the Christian world or Christendom world. He picked it up from Justice Lee, from TB Joker. Now this guy said, listen. Okay, what was okay? This is what I was saying. That as you believe on this destructive animal called Justice Lee says, the exactly punishment that your is going to give to him, the same is coming to you. Okay, this one is clear. Now, somebody, I'm sorry that if you are not a dose, you're not going to understand the lyrics, because this is what the lyrics is all about. That you said bank stole the money, the giant money, the so huge, big money God brought from heaven. And you said Nigeria bank stole it. And you said the America bank stole it. But the 2,000, the bank left those one. $3,000, $4,000, $100 to whatever. The bank left those ones, but the biggie bank stole it. I said, then you have to come, Justice. Listen, we have to go to that bank because it's traceable. Come on now. It's traceable. You see that lady that cried out, we would take her and we'll go straight to the bank. You blocked my account. For so whatever that came into my account, you said the money was so huge. Therefore, you blocked my account. Justice Lee says, could he do no follow up? Justice Lee says, after that madness, it now looks like a man when it's bambangi woman. After you have released, you now become like a a dead man in the grave. That is how your penis is. Everything is down. Hmm? That is what Justice Lehman looks like. When you were doing that declaration or whatever of your stupidity, and a huge amount came as you declared. Now the money got seized on the way. The bank seized that money. And you couldn't take that person in the hand and say, no, let's go to the bank and do some, check over. What happened? You couldn't. You just enter your house, you locked your door. As a penis that just finished, doing those services. You just enter your door, you shut yourself in. You say, yeah, after all, you have arrived. After all, you have arrived. You have deceived who? But yourself. So, let's put scriptures now. Let's put scriptures. I will still do one vital one, because John Slema, by so do you say God is a liar, of which he is not a liar. All right, now, family, let's do it together. Thank you, Abba Yehovah. I love you so much because you are not a man that you lie. Neither are a son of man that need repentance. I want to beat someone today. I want to beat someone today. I want to beat someone today. I want to slap someone right now. I want to beat someone today. I want to slap someone right now. With the truth of Abaya. That is where we are now. I'm sorry. My voice somehow is cracky. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 25. Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of another. Okay. So now, what is the real law saying? You should be speaking the truth to your neighbor. We are your neighbor. If we say we are for one another, truth needs to be given out. Okay. So that's what I want to do now. And then, listener, you are my neighbor, especially the elect. You are my flesh and blood. So the truth from the royal law needs to be given unto you prior to this nonsense Justice Lee says did. Galatians chapter 6, verses 7. Be not deceived. Jehovah is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that he also reap. Justice Lee says, you thought you are monkey heaven. No, you just sow. That is your destruction you put down. And harvest time is knocking. Now, why this title goes this way, that Josie Sule Azazel. What is Azazel? Azazel simply means the sin remover. Azazel simply means sin bearer. Is the one that will responsible. No, sin remover. When you sin, if you ask for mercy, I bet you what will send Azazel, go and pack your property. The spell. Want to take it off my son or my daughter. Azazel will just want to come and take his property from you because it belongs to him. Now, Azazel again is a sin bearer. What is a sin bearer? Now, instead of you to die for that sin you committed, instead of you to pay with your blood, Azazel will not come and die in your stand. He will not pay with his own blood. Instead of you to go to hell, Azazel will not go to hell. Because sin needs to be removed. And someone needs to bear the responsibility. So Azazel that cast the spell of sin, he is also the same to use his own head to carry the sin. So now how is John C. Sule now became Sule Azazel? Oh, I love that name, man. Sule. You can, everything can go. Sule Snake, everything can go. Sule Totolika, everything can go. Sule Liar, everything can go. Everything fit in that, vacuum. If we can call him Sule Man, we can also call him Sule Boy, Sule Woman, Sule Totolika, Sule Train Sam, Sule Deceiver, Sule Dragon, Sule Snake, Sule Sempe, Sule Totolika. And there, Sule Toileta. Toilet. That man lies too much. Now, so what are we saying? Azazel taught all iniquity. Leviticus 16, that is the area we are proceeding into now in Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. That is when less than maybe 3 weeks, where by all sin, no, 2 weeks, or no, less than 3 weeks, where all sin will be put on the head of Azazel goat because it's still here. Now, how is the Sule became Sule Azazel? When he's lying, this guy lied too much. This man brought commedia. I saw that only from him. He brought commedia into the church and then I begin to add comedy. Unbelievable. Comedy right inside the church. Now, all this lie that he is telling the whole world. He is teaching. He is ministering. He is letting you to know this is how God behaves, and this is the character of God. Okay, God can send money, and man can stop it on the way. God can say, "I will bless you," and due to the what am I gonna say? Lack of power. Okay. To finish what is started, therefore the bank can seize that money. That is what he's teaching in a nutshell. This is what he is pouring out for you to put in your spirit. This is the junk this guy is passing out for you to put it, because now he couldn't follow up that money. He could say, "Hey, you people said I'm lying. Now I'm going to the bank. I'm going to ask the bank, that big money, you said it was so much. And that was the reason why you blocked the account. I'm here not to rectify that issue. And you will be doing live video. You see the way you did live video when you were deceiving us, pouring out those nonsense. You also do live video right in Nigeria bank. I don't know which bank you said he stole the money. And also right in American bank. You know the bank too well. The people in question should have followed you. After you have were done with that of Nigeria, you also go now to America. Do live video. Do live video. Do live video. Sule Totolika. Sule Tracer. Do live video. Then what will see? You're not silent. How can somebody will pay 1 trillion or billion of naira into somebody's account, and that account will just blocked like that? You can't even follow it up. You won't even do no whatever. You will just silent. No go worry you in Yahweh's mighty name. So let's put scriptures now. Prior to the song, I'm mocking Justice Lyses. Okay, it was to ridicule him. Now you can read 1 Kings chapter 18, because this is where we get a man of Jehovah who indeed mocked John father Hasod, because he's the first prophet. He's the prophet of Baal Peor. Okay, 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 26 through 30. And they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it, and called on the name of Baal from morning even until noon. Say, "Oh Baal, hear us." Just let us. This is your prayer now, okay? But there was no voice, "Come on now," nor any that answered, "Come on now." And they looked upon the altar, "Come on now," which was made, "Come on now." And it came to pass at noon that Eliyahu mocked them and said, "Cry Allah." This is what I'm saying. We must Ima must mioto tego now. Justice le totally calareo. Ima must gualigo na miao. Yeah. Tima mosto gualo to tegona. Tima mosto gualo. Tima mosto gualo mie. Come on. Mugunware you. Yeah, what's my team? Totolika. John Sisley Totolika. This one is somebody's husband. Anyway, almost jawa useless people. Birds of the same flock, flock together. Birds of the same whatever flocks together. You are native daughter Lizzie Benson. Or Lizzie I'm sorry, I'm not Lizzie Benson. Lizzie Johnson Sule Azazel or Sule Totolika. I think that one is good. I think that one is better, Totolika. Because Stephen October said that he licked her from the crowns of her head to the sole of her feet. He said that guy can lick her anus, her feces. So this guy uses his tongue to wash everything. And the three Sunday we're also doing. He will lick this one. He will lick that one. You alone licky. Justice Lay Totolika. Anus licker. In fact, you are Justice Lay anus licker. Yes, it fits. I'm mocking you. It is biblical. I can use any filthy words I want to use to ridicule you. Yeah? And it came to pass 27. At noon, that Eliyahu mocked them. I said, cry aloud, for he is a God. Either he is talking, or he is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or peradventure he sleepeth. He must be awakened. We must go to bank. We must go to bank. The two accounts are blocked. Why in Nigeria? Why in America? We must, do our journey from there. We must do our journey from there. 28. And they cried aloud. Come on now. Justice says, Larry, you see now, they cried aloud and caught themselves. You're going to prepare with your own blood. After their manner with knives. Yes, till their blood gushed out upon them. It's gonna be your blood is gonna be upon you. This is what it is to be a false prophet. And this is the end of the false prophet. Your blood must be upon your own head. 29. And it came to pass, when midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was no voice, that there was neither voice, nor any to answer, nor any that regarded. Now, because from eternity to eternity, we cannot mute from everlasting to everlasting, we cannot mute. We cannot see this morning. We cannot see to the bottom of this morning. Because it's a lie. Because it's not true. Because that character is not of God. Even devil even do better than this. I know it's this one. I know this one is devil Azazel. Okay, so I just want to mark you. You bastard. You see the serpent. You much wood for the eternal link of fire. You are cursed one. In the mighty name of Yahweh, you are cursed. So Azazel, all the sins of the world will be put upon Azazel's head. That is who Justice Lee Azazel is. So right now, let's put scriptures, okay? So Justice Lee says, you see now, I goes to Google, I ask Google question. How many banks do we have in Nigeria so that we'll start our, investigation from there. So it said full list of commercial banks in Nigeria and their worth update. Maybe we're gonna find because any bank where we see trillion upon trillions, we will know that is our money. No, go where you total liquor. Enos liquor, Justice Enos liquor. That is what I will be calling you again now. Thunder strike me in Yahweh's mighty name. So right now, let's put scriptures because we have other things to discuss over here. Because Abiyawa is unstoppable. It's a movie tree. You can't stop him. When you there, you will be crushed. You see them that there right at the Red Sea? All of them go down the sea. That's it. That is the one I said. That is Yehovah. Now this nonsense, this one is portrayed to the whole world. He is portraying devil. He is portraying himself because devil, I think devil could also do better than this. Or what is this? This another kind of deception? Is this another kind of dealings or serpent? I don't know because I couldn't lay hands on this from the scriptures and I couldn't find anything that looks like that at all. I see professional liars on serpent in the royal law. I see Satan be professional when he's dealing with humanity. He's so crafty. He's so smart. He's so subtle. Okay? He's so smart. He knows how to enrich people's heart. But this guy don't at all. I don't know. Is this another foolishness of Satan? I can't tell. Maybe. So scriptures now. Let's put another thing. Now the part we want to look into just briefly. I want to do this briefly because I have a better one. This one is also good anyway, of course. To conclude, to consummate it all. That is said, the money came because it was big and the bank sees it. So we couldn't see that. The only thing that could relate or that can relate maybe in 1 second, just a little inch of it, to this could be that of Joseph, whom you know too well. Abayewa first gave garment, the family took it away, trying to make Abayewa a liar. But we see it. That is what I'm saying. Okay, let's read. No need to be talking. We saw that garment with our own eyes. So that is what I'm crying for, Justice Lisa. You must come here. I want to see that trail also. And even though the bank didn't give it to me, but I want to see it with my own eyes, okay? I want to see, we are dirty Thomas. I want to see before we believe, okay? This is the most reason why the royal law encourage you and I to study in order for you to be able to withstand the days of evil. Justice Lee says is the days of evil. Justice Lee says is the worst thing that has ever happened to Nigeria. It's the worst of it all. Listen, he lies too much. He's bringing reproach to the Christendom. He's bringing reproach to our book. He's bringing shame and disgrace to Nigeria. In totality, he's disgracing everything that surrounds him. Everything he connects with is disgracing all and all. He's disgracing heavy. Listen at Genesis chapter 37, verses 3. Now Yasrael loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. That is all kinds of blessings, all kinds of divine blessings, all kinds of glory, all kinds of honor. This man was fully loaded. How did he saw that? He saw himself that Abayewa put him on a cloud. You can read all 37. He was on the sky, he was on top. That the sun, the moon, the star bows to him. That is heavy. That is huge glory. Now, after Abayewa used his father to give him that color that represent all kinds of blessings, let's see what the enemies in the house did. These enemies in the house parallel the bank manager, those that worked in the bank. They beat Justice Ulysses and his God down. But we see our own. That's what I'm saying. They couldn't do that utterly to Abayewa. But your own, they succeed in doing it in total. That's what I don't understand. Now, Genesis 37, verses 23 through 24. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colors that was on him. That is huge. This is more than trillions, okay? And they took him and cast him into a pit. And the pit was empty, and there was no water in it. And do you know what they did to that coat of many colors? They now want to go and kill an animal and, soaked it with the blood just to lie and make their father believe. But what I will say, we saw the coat of many garments and many colors. We saw the garment simply means glory. It simply means honor. It means salvation. I think Isaiah 61 verses 10 says so. Clothed with the garment of salvation. Okay. Now, with the garment of glory, we also see it over this to cover your shame. Now, we see it. Even though the brother, messed it up, but we saw it with our own naked eyes. We did not see the one in Nigeria. We didn't see the trillions of naira in Nigeria. We couldn't see that. You only come to just say, oh, I'm sorry, oh, God will bring money, oh. But something somehow happened on the way, when power jump power, the Chekere power will bow. This our God, this God of justice says, power is so Chekere, not small power. And the power of bank, just disgraced him in the four corner, in the whole world. He's been disgraced because the money was big. That we should have been celebrated by now. Maybe me, I would have just, I would be in Nigeria by now. We just carry my bag. No, our trailers, at least now, some will also come to me naturally, isn't it? Because you use our book. I will come and demand tithe from you. Come and pay me tithe. I will not begin to preach your own message that money is a tithe. When it comes to that, I say, me, I need some. No gunware your home, no finyawo. Sule enos lika. Thunder striking Yahweh's mighty name. All right now. Genesis 39, verses 3 through 6, 11 through 13, and 16. 3 through 6. Listen now. So for that, after the brothers, they took off that garment, they now sold him with that hunger, they sold him into slavery. Now here he is in the land of his slavery. Verses 3, Genesis 39, verses 3. And his master saw that Jehovah was with him, and that Jehovah made all that he did to prosper in his hand, because he carried the garment of many. It's inside though. It's in our DNA. That color of many, that garment of many color, it contains all colors. It's in our blood. It's inside of us. We have it. Plasma. You see it over there. What they call white blood cell. We see it over there. What's the other one? Scarlet blood. We see it over there. What's the other one? Red blood. We see it over there. And again, we see blue blood there. The one you see in your vein, you will be seeing it as green. The mystery there, I've done that. Just like blue water, blue sea. But when you see it, looking at it is blue, but check it out, it's white. So that is the blood of eternal that is serving as a sign. That is the one that the blood will carry you eternal. That is the blue blood, the royal blood that is going to carry us eternal. Okay. So now that you took it physical, but it's still inside. You couldn't kill the one inside, okay? All right. So he came here. That glory still keeps singing all over him. Verses 4. And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him, and he made him overseer, the general overseer over his house. In Nomachi, what you will be, that is who you will be. That is here we say, I am who I am. He's not a man that should lie. Come on, Nasalima. That's what I want to do. I just want to mock you in this very one. The other one, that should be the consummation of it for now. Okay? That Yahweh is not a man that should lie. I bet you what has sworn by himself. You can go and be studying. You can go and be reading down. Hebrews chapter 6. I think verses 11 through 18. He swore by himself, if I ever lie. If I ever. That sword simply means let his heavy crumbled, his throne crumbled, crushed, everything crushed. He himself will never exist as God. Numbers 23 verses 19. He says, not a man that should lie. Why are you not petting him now a lie? He brought money to also, but sorry, something happened on the way. That is the topic of a man. That is not the topic of Yehovah. Verses 5. And 5. And it came to pass from the time that he had made him overseer in his house and over all that he had, that Yehovah blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake, and the blessing of Yehovah was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. It says, and he left all that he had in Joseph's hand, and he knew not aught he had, save the bread which he did eat. And Joseph was a goodly person, well favored. 7. The evil came again. Could this be the people that also arrest Joseph Slay, God money, miracle money, the verses 7, the Potiphar's wife? Maybe, because we see stories upon story. Now let's rush down to verses 11. And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house within, and she caught him by his garment. She took it again, saying, "Lie with me." And he left his garment. I beg carry you. What is your business? My life is more important. You can take the physical one, but the one inside, you can't change that at all. And he left his garment in his inner hand and fled and got him out. He said, "No, this one a heavy trailer. Sure, not be me and you." He fled the room for his life. She took that garment the second time. So now verses 15. And she laid up his garment by her. And she laid up his garment by her until his Lord came home. Joseph was naked on the street again. He was once naked by his family, cast into the pit without garment. And I want to use Potiphar to restore back that garment. Okay. Again, his wife took it. Joseph again on the street naked without garment. So what are we saying? Now, we saw the garment. I didn't see these trillions of naira in Nigeria. The one in America, trillions of dollars. I didn't see it. I only heard this from Justice Lee says that somebody took it, or the bank manager. I beg you, because you see, this is what we are able to do. The most important, big banks in the United States. I put it out. Which one now? So that we'll go and search for it. We must go and search for it. And you will also call that lady that cried out in the state that her account was being blocked because of the huge amount of money they paid into her account. Please, Justice Lester, it's very easy to tackle this problem because Nigeria is hungry. Did you get that? We are famished. We are hungry. We need money. And the royal law said, "Money answers all things." Oh, what am I saying? Money answers all things. I will let you know in the other video who is money. Okay, I can also call out the scriptures here because I wanted to add it with this, but I don't think there will be a room for me to really mock this guy the way I want to do. So we see the second one. Now the third one came by fire. That one was given. Now, when the third garment came, we saw the first, we saw the second. But the enemies in the house couldn't allow the glory to flow. They put him on the street and sent that on the street. And the garment came back again. And her enemy in the street also took it again. What is the problem? But when the third one came, that one blessed the whole world. So Joseph now became a blessing to the whole world. Joseph now became the one that fed the whole world. When the whole world was passing through difficult time, Joseph was there for them. That is the nature of blessing. That is how it works. So John Siller said, you just enter now, you locked yourself in there. No explanation. No investigation. We couldn't even go to the bank in Nigeria, neither the bank in America. What are you saying? Larry, just come, we must go in search of that money because I need it. I wanted to read this book of Yashia chapter. The one I quoted is Genesis 41. Go and see how Joseph became second in command and a twinkling of an eye. But all his vessel, the chair he sit, the vessel he used to eat, his bed, everything was of pure gold and diamond. It's in the book of Yashia chapter 49. Okay, it's over there. You also see that of Solomon. When his brother Adonijah, when he wanted to also take the position, but Abiyawa said, my covenant is with Solomon, not with Adonijah. Even though physically or by birth, Adonijah holds the throne, but by elect, Solomon holds it. Okay. Now what happened? Adonijah made himself God. King. He ordained himself. Why the father still liveth? You can see that I think in First Kings chapter 1. He made himself. I bet one said, no, you are a liar. You can't make me a liar. Or rather, I should have been dropping this for the other world because you are calling my Yahweh is a liar now. But he isn't so. I think we'll drop this, okay? So let me prove to you that Yahweh is not a liar. He reversed that situation right away. When we ordained our elect king, the whole earth shook. Now, out of the mouth of two or three witnesses, testimony must be established. Like the fish, he said, the place he misquoted, he pervert. That is Matthew chapter 17, verses 27. So that was the place he perverted, okay? So we did that already. The nature why Abiyawa did that, we explained that already. Now you see in the book of Jonah chapter 2, we see over there money put Jonah in his belly. Excuse me, fish. You know, fish is a miracle. Fish play a huge part when it comes to redemption. That is actually what the money or Matthew 17:27 means. It is all about redemption. Now, the message of salvation, how it's going to be preserved, was put in the belly of fish. That is a miracle. Now, you going back to heaven is a miracle. You didn't go to hell is a miracle. That is the greatest miracle. And my greatest miracle, the very one I'm praying to Abiyawa, when the debt in Nigeria may be rolled away. That should be the greatest miracle people should be praying for. Nigeria is in great debt. Who is Nigeria? Is it a tree? It's you and me. Do you know what that is spiritually? Well, that is what I want to look into. The other one I want to do. Okay. Now, we see Abiyawa did it first in the Old Testament. That is why he consummated it again in the New Testament. That is why the fish owned the money in his mouth. And you see the very same day Abiyawa put Jonah in the belly of fish. That is the same day Abiyawa put that coin in the mouth of the fish. Because in the Old Testament, you are the one to provide that a coin. Okay? But Abiyawa that is Abiyawa provides salvation for himself. That was why that money was provided miraculously because he provides salvation for himself. You are not the one to pay your ransom money. Abiyawa is the one that paid it, the ransom money. And the ransom money in the Old Testament, as Exodus 30, you are the one to work for it, you are the one to pay it by yourself. But when Abiyawa want to bring that one to closure, he provided the coin by himself. The day he put Jonah in the belly of fish, because that was the signs of salvation, and that was the same day Abiyawa put that coin. To still confirm what he did in the old, he repeated that out again in the new. That is our Yehovah. Okay. Now, this is what the one I want to do. Ecclesiastic 10, verses 19. You want to say Abiyawa don't know about money, but he himself said money answers all things. Why? Why did he give that upper hand to money to answer? As he himself is answering prayer, money is also answering everything about you. We'll look into that in the very one I want to do, maybe 2 days or 3 days from today, if busyless, or next Shabbat. Thank you, Abiyawa. To you be all glory, to you be all honor, adoration. Because he said, come unto me, all you that have labored and heavy laden, I'm going to give you rest. How can you have rest without money? He is aware. He make rich, he make poor. Always knows that. He make a rich and he make a poor. Always knows that. So what is money in a nutshell, in totality? We will see that Abiyawa is about to do something, but your sister says it's making